Okay, we're going to start it again. How are you? Welcome. My name is Rusty Humphries. And let's see here. It's still not working. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on here, and it's frustrating. Let's see here. Nope. Well, it looks like we're not going to be live on Right Wing News tonight, but so I'm sorry, and I apologize to everybody at Right Wing News. I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. This is the Rusty Every Show, and we are powered by Right Wing News, even though they can't see us tonight. You can see us at Liberty One TV and a lot of other great Facebook pages, and we do appreciate you being here. If you would, tonight we need an extra bunch of shares, lots of shares, because Facebook is doing something so they can't see me. And this is becoming very, very old news and very, very frustrating. Another major publisher has gone out of business today. It was a website called Little Things. And, not one that I paid a lot of attention to. It was, hey, we got great Valentine's recipes, and here's the latest video of kittens. But because of the algorithm change, they've gone out of business. And they were good people. And a lot of good folks have gone, and they're now out of work. And I don't know about you, but I really think Facebook is sucking right now. It is awful. It's hard to, it's the same few stupid stories. It's the same, I'm seeing posts from people that I saw 3 or 4 days ago. And I'll tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of it. I've had it up to here. And am I the only one? First of all, I want to know from you, have you noticed these changes? And is it to the point where you're using Facebook less or more? How is it affecting you? I'd like to know. If you'd check in, there's a few of you watching live right now. Please check in. Let me know who you are, where you're a deplorable from, and let us know your thoughts. I want to know. I want to say hi to you. Let's see. Gary says I'm back but have no sound. Think I got sound. Gary says working now. Tony's there. You're loud and clear. Tim is there. Maggie's there. Gary's from Australia. Okay. I want to start. First of all, I want to see some hearts. Craig is a California deplorable. Maggie's there. This is one of those evenings where they do everything they can. And when I'm saying they, I'm looking right at you, Facebook. And you try to discourage people. They're trying to discourage people on the left, on the right, from giving their opinion. They want us to feel scared, to be frightened, to be silenced. And I sure as hell am not going to do it. Gary says he uses Twitch and Liberty TV. Let me tell you one, and again, I ask you to do this a lot, and unfortunately, people don't seem to want to believe me. Oh, I'll do it next time. It's not that important. You just want to be a passive viewer? That's okay. But it's going to cost all of us. You see, you participating, you being involved, you going and helping our sponsors, for example, makes a huge difference. Much bigger than you can imagine. And all I've asked you to do for a while is go to the HearMeOut app, download it to your phone, Android or Apple, and follow me, Rusty Humphries. That's it. Very easy. Not hard to do. Doesn't cost anything. Take you about a minute to do it, to sign up, follow me, and then listen to some of my posts as I do it every day. And by doing that, we're able to go around these evil, massive corporations. You know, Facebook is the biggest thing ever created in history. The biggest thing ever created, Facebook. Reaches more people than anything in the history of the world. And yet they believe they should have the right to tell you what you can and can't hear. I don't believe it. And so I'm asking you to follow me on the Hear Me Out app. Hear Me Out. You'll be able to find it in your app store, and it's easy to do. And follow me, Rusty Humphries. Type in hashtag Rusty to find me easily. Because I'm telling you, they want to placate you with kitten videos. They want to give you feel-good stuff and feed you like you're an infant. I want to treat you like an adult. I want to help you laugh, cry, but most importantly, think. And thinking doesn't help Facebook or Twitter. Thinking makes you go, why am I getting the same stupid cat video? How many times do I need to see Salt Bay? How many times do I got to see the video where they're chopping up watermelons or whatever the hell it is? It's time that we stand up. It's time that we say enough is enough is enough. We're not going to allow you to shape our thinking. We are not going to allow you to decide who and what our country is supposed to be. And we're not going to allow you to take us down the primrose path to hell that Hillary Clinton would have done. Now, maybe you think that that's okay. Maybe you think that what Hillary would have done after 8 years of Obama would have been A-okay. I think you're wrong. And see, I want more speech. I want liberals to be heard. I want them to be heard every single day, because I believe that more liberals that are heard, the less normal people are going to follow them. I think the progressives of today are insane. I don't think they're progressive. I don't think they're Democrats. I think they're socialists. And if you ask me, they're a bunch of commies. And the communists are trying to take over our country and our way of life, and they want to run our government. They want to run your life. They want to tell you what you can or can't do. They want to tell you if you could cut down a tree in your own yard. They want to tell you what you should be able to do with your own property. And I'm going to fight them to the last day of my life. I don't know, are you like that? Are you pretty happy with the way things are going in our country? I am happy with the way President Trump has been doing things. Not everything has been perfect, but he's been good. Hope Hicks had to step down today. Who is Hope Hicks? I've talked to her on the phone a couple of times. She's smoking hot. There's no getting around that. I mean, I'll be honest with you. She's smoking hot. And she is very nice, very sweet. She's a young lady. And I talked to her on the phone. Before Trump ran for office, she was the one you called because she was running his communications. I don't think she's 30. But President Trump trusts her. She has been a very honest and loyal assistant. And the left thinks that they're just going to do everything they can to make it as difficult on President Trump as possible to govern. It's to the point now, they're going after everybody Trump knows. Pretty soon it's going to be, hey, did you ever watch The Apprentice? Yeah, well, we're going to search you too. We're going to go into your background. If you ever watch The Apprentice, ever, the number one show on television, look out, they may be coming after you. And you laugh. Rusty. Oh, you're so funny, Rusty. I'm kidding a little bit, but not that much. Truth is, this witch hunt, this evil coup d'etat that they are attempting is nothing short of traitorous. You guys did that to Obama. No, I didn't like Obama. You were a birther. No, I did question his birth certificate, though. Yeah, because you didn't like him because he was black. No, first of all, Barack Obama's more Irish than I am. Okay, let's be honest here. Number one. Number two, how hard would it have been to send out your birth certificate? If you want, I can go into my safe and get you mine right now. I had to have my birth certificate to play Little League baseball, Little League football, to go to school. My daughter needed one to get her driver's license, but Barack Obama didn't need one to run for president of the United States, and that wasn't a problem? A guy that actually said on accident that he grew up or was born in wherever the hell he said he was born. I mean, I don't want to go backwards in these stories, but we had legitimate questions about Barack Obama. I still have legitimate questions about Barack Obama. But they let him govern, no matter how crappy it was. They let him govern. They let him damage our country for 8 years. Trump is actually trying to do things to make our country better and to stop these criminal illegal immigrants from coming into our country. Now, I remember when the Democrats used to think that was okay, that was a good idea. Now they don't anymore. I don't know what the hell they're smoking. I think they're too dependent on the legal marijuana. Smoke them if you got them, because they got to be high to be doing some of the things they're doing right now. I don't know what kind of dope they're on. But I, for one, am sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of every single day they want to try to plant some kind of damn scandal in our country where there isn't anything. You want a scandal? Let's look at Hillary Clinton. Let's look at Bill Clinton. Let's look at the dirty deeds that the Democrat Party did. And I'm not trying to make this political or Republicans good, Democrats bad, but there was something stinky going on in the Democrat Party. You know it. I know it. The FBI knows it. The media knows it, but they don't want to cover it. And what do they want to do? They want to shut me down. They want to make it more difficult for me to be seen and heard because they're afraid of the truth. I'm never afraid of the truth. If Donald Trump was doing all these horrible things, I want to see it. I want to know it. If he was conspiring with the Russians, I'll be the first one to say, let's impeach him and get him out of office. Do you agree with me? If Donald Trump really is doing these things that they said he did, would you support him, or would you agree with me? I'd want him out of office, wouldn't you? Give me a thumbs up if you agree with me. Thumbs up if Donald Trump did all these things that the Democrats said he did, all of these horrible things with Russia. I'd be the first one to say, let's get him out of office. Thumbs up. If you disagree, give me the frowny face. By the way, have you shared the video today? I'm a little ticked off. I'm sick and tired. I've had it up to here. I've had it up to here. Have you had it up to here too? Now again, I don't believe all these things, these accusations of Donald Trump. But instead of, what do the Democrats do? I don't want to even see anything if it's Barack Obama back in the day. No. Bill Clinton, hell, he could rape anybody he wanted to. Rape it away. It's okay. We don't want to see. We're Democrats. We're stupid. How is that good for anybody? Well, you're ignoring stuff on Trump, too. Maybe. There's a bunch of women that say this and that. Nobody accused him of rape. And the difference here is, how much of that stuff did Bill Clinton do when he was in office? And how much of the stuff did Donald Trump do when he was in office? Donald Trump was a businessman. He was a billionaire playboy. Am I giving a pass? no, because I don't like people who live their whole life. Let's say Al Gore. His whole life, he lived to be in politics. Bill Clinton, that's all they cared about. All they wanted to do was to be able to tell you what to do. All they wanted to do was live off of your money, your tax money, and be able to create laws to tell you what to do. That's all they wanted to do their whole lives, and they didn't do jack other than that. I don't know. I saw Donald Trump building buildings and ice things and companies and employing people, and it wasn't all about government. Did anybody think he was a choir boy? No. But see, the difference is when Bill Clinton got caught, Hillary Clinton came out and said what? It's a vast right-wing conspiracy. You need to be going after them. Why? Because she wanted to distract. She wanted you to look at something else. She wanted to lie to the American public, just like Bill Clinton did years later. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Again, I'm not trying to go backwards. But every day we didn't call for the impeachment of Bill Clinton or Barack Obama. Now, here's one thing. The good news for Donald Trump is the more that the right and Republicans went after Bill Clinton and the impeachment stuff, the more powerful he was. It worked the opposite way. I think the same thing would happen if they continue to go along this path. Democrats can't understand why Donald Trump's ratings are doing better. His ratings are doing better. You can look at Rasmussen. Oh, look, his ratings are really bad. No. The polling is really bad. And I'm not giving him a pass. I'm telling you the truth. The truth is the American people are fair. Generally speaking, they're fair. And they want things to be fair. And they know what's going on is not fair, and it's not right, and it's not honorable. When Maxine Waters gets up there and starts screaming for impeachment on his first day in office, the American people go, yeah, this is kind of crappy. I don't buy it. This isn't good. When the Democrat Party have to stoop as low as to go after little Hope Hicks, it's only politics for them. They have lost, in my opinion, all I don't even know what to say. All class, all honesty. It's no longer about what's doing the best for the country. It's just about power for them, and it's wrong. And the elitist Republicans are the same thing. John McCain, same thing. Jeff Flake, same thing. These guys are just... John Kasich, another piece of garbage out there. I don't care about these politicians. I care about what's in the best interest of the country. And this nonstop tearing down of our president is not helping the country. And hopefully it's not going to help the Democrat Party. Hopefully the American people are smart enough to see through this baloney. And maybe it won't be a blowout. Part of the problem Republicans are going to have in this election is the big things you promised you didn't do. Didn't do Obamacare. Still waiting on the wall. Big things. I waited. I fought. Donated. Volunteered. When are you going to do what you said you were going to do? And the Democrats just they don't want to get anything done. And Republicans didn't either under Obama. And politics as usual sucks. Politics as usual does nothing for our country. Hey, they're good at spending your money, though, aren't they? Oh, man, are they good. Woohoo, they'll spend your money. It's party time in D.C. Yeah, woo! Oprah says if God tells her to run, she'll run. I think God's going to say, hey, Oprah, yeah, run. Run another marathon. You're getting tubby again. Hey, look what the fat guy's making a joke about. Loretta Lynch used aliases to conduct official business to protect security and privacy. Oh, Democrats again breaking the law. They're like Beavis and Butthead. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law. Didn't matter. It was just a party. The Democrats, when they're in power, they're so drunk with power. So drunk. It was all about what they could get away with, how they could set things up for Hillary to win, how they could take over more, how they could get more of their friends as deep into the bureaucracies as possible so nothing could ever get done if they should by chance lose. Democrats divided over vow to repeal tax cuts. Community organizers are fighting Obama. There's an uprising against the presidential center. Barack makes an in-person pitch. Hey, big news. The Oscars are this weekend, aren't they? Hey, that's the only thing that matters. I don't know. I care more about the future of our country than it appears the people on the left do. YouTube mistakenly pulls right-wing channels. Whoopsie! Darn! Oops! You mean we did that on accident? Hold on. Kids today are more and more afraid of hearing the truth. So what do? They got the safe spaces in college, blah, 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 blah. You've heard all this stuff before. I don't mean to be venting today, but it seems like a good day to be doing so because so much crap is going on in D.C. and nothing's getting done. Donald Trump's got a bunch of stuff done. Okay. I don't know. Teacher in custody after shots fired, report at school. Guns could have saved Jews from Holocaust, says a congressman. Yeah. Is that going to be considered bad? Hold on, let's watch this video. Let's see this video. Hold on. Let me pull it up here. Hold on.
Yeah, my name is Dimitri. I have 6 children that go to public school in Anchorage. And when I landed here, I got a message on my phone that the school was on lockdown because there's a gun in the school. Now, you speak about individual rights. What about my children's individual rights not to be shot and to be able to learn without fear in their schools? So my question is, what can the municipalities do, and what can the federal government do to stop our children, to stop the massacre of children in our schools?
Well,
what are your proposals?
I could get in this discussion all afternoon. We killed over 4,000 people this year already by people driving drunk cars, and I don't see anybody saying that the cars did it. It was the drunk. That's number one. I can give another fact. If you want to take and protect your kid in school, let's go back to the structure of the family. Let's go back to what we do with video games. Has any of you seen some of those video games? Have you watched what they're watching? It is the worst I've ever seen. It's violence beyond anyone's imagination. Up to 40 years ago, kids brought to school every day. Guns. They didn't shoot anybody. Something's happened. It is easy to blame an object. Why don't we look at the mental concept and the family structure? And again, by the way, I support guns on teachers.
Amen.
I've done this. support it, and very frankly, I care. Because my goal is to make sure I and my family is not attacked by some idiot. Somebody that's mentally unbalanced, and somebody can be identified by that. And we let it happen. Can be things done? Yes. There's a let's ban the AR-15. Okay, let's ban that. Then what else are you going to ban? The pistol. What else? The shotgun. And then long rifles. Then slingshots, bows and arrows. How many knives, how many millions of people were shot and killed because they were unarmed? 50 million in Russia because their citizens were unarmed. How many Jews were put into the ovens because they were unarmed? My goal down the line, I have the history. My goal is to keep everybody that wishes to carry arms that's legal. That's legal. Has the right to do so to protect themselves.
Shut up.
What are you doing?
He's talking, you're not.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's something you have to understand. Now, if you don't like it, vote against me.
I will.
That's good. I'm glad that. What town are you from?
Anchorage.
Oh, good. That's another one I can talk about. How many murders you've had in Anchorage?
A lot.
A lot.
What do you
were
think
they?
about it?
All right, we'll drop the subject.
Okay. As a congressman in Anchorage, who is it? Representative Don Young of Alaska. And that was a recording made by a Democrat. How many Jews were put in the ovens because they were unarmed? And the Democrat seeking Young's seat recorded the comments at a conference last week in Juneau. And they say the Anti-Defamation League does not like this. Say it's mind-bending to suggest that personal firearms in the hands of a small number of Germany's Jews, about 214,000 remaining in Germany in 1938, could have stopped the totalitarian onslaught of Nazi Germany when the armies of Poland, France, Belgium, and numerous other countries were overwhelmed by the Third Reich. I don't know. I'd sure rather have a fighting chance than to, and I'm not talking about anything in particular, I'm talking about me. I'd sure rather have a fighting chance than just say, oh, you got me. Nothing I can do. Or do you think he's wrong? He shouldn't even be saying stuff like that. All right. I'm sorry, I've done a crappy show today. I'm a little fed up. I'm fed up with all of it. There's part of me that just rather play kitty videos. Little cats or dogs. You know, the only videos that are getting a lot of attention on Facebook is it has to involve a cat, a dog, or some guy getting kicked in the nards with something. And nobody wants to hear stuff about what's really going on in the world. So I'm just going to keep plugging away and telling you the truth. I'll be here 9 p.m. in the East, 6 p.m. in the West. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? So, yeah, I'll be here Thursday. Friday, I'm not going to be here because I'll be hanging out with Milo Yiannopoulos. He's coming to town. So, do me a favor, though. Would you please follow me in the Hear Me Out app before we no longer have a chance to communicate? Because I know the Zuck would love to make sure that you never saw my face ever again. So do me a favor, please download the Hear Me Out app and follow me, Rusty Humphries, because it may be the last chance we have to keep this freedom of speech going. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. in the East, 6 p.m. in the West. Thank you, Liberty One TV. Thank you, nice folks at Right Wing News and everybody else. The podcast, you can find that at Apple Podcasts or iTunes and Stitcher, iHeartRadio, or any place great podcasts are found. It's called the Rusty Humphries Rebellion. That's because I'm Rusty Humphries. That's it. May God bless you. May God bless America. I'll see you next time here on the Rusty Humphries Rebellion.